Hi guys, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So now I am going to discuss about only OOPS concept for this session. Okay, so I have already provided some theoretical explanation of what is inheritance and what is encapsulation and what is abstraction and what is interface. Okay, so today we are going to look into those concepts with small program examples as well. Okay, so please guys, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So your support will helps me a lot here, okay, to make more videos in coming days. One second. Okay, so we can wait for a few more minutes to join. Okay, we can wait for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Once enough people got joined, so we will start our session today. So please, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also please share all our videos to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn about the concepts what we are discussing currently. Okay, so come on guys, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so subscription notification is coming on top of our screen. Okay, no issues, everything is perfectly fine now. So let me adjust our PPT, okay, screen where you are currently getting. Okay, so let me drag to this. Okay, and let me increase the size. Okay, yeah, once if enough people join we can start our session guys for today. Please drop a like and please okay, one second. Okay, no problem, let it be, so no issues. So come on guys, I am going to start the session now. If you have any queries, so please let me know from the live chat. So that is about OOPS concepts in Java. So actually I have provided all the documentation part with the explanation. So now I am going to show you along with the some small basic examples like what is inheritance and what is abstraction, what is encapsulation, and what is polymorphism. So for all these I'm going to show you with small programming examples from our Eclipse now. So please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, we can wait for a few more people to join. Okay. Yeah, everything is okay, perfectly fine, no problem. No one is watching till, so we can wait for a couple of minutes for other people to be joined. Okay, once if enough people was available, the next minute we are going to start the session now. Okay, so please support the stream. Okay, come on guys, please support the stream. So yeah, that's all from my side. So we can wait till 6:35 p.m. So after that I will start the concepts like OOPS concepts. Okay, OOPS concepts Java live session this is. So we can ask any question with respect to automation testing as well as with respect to your core Java concepts as well as with respect to your interview questions as well as with respect to your career planning. Okay, if you are struggling to find any tool, so please let me know, I will provide the solution from my end as well. Okay, so we can wait for a few more minutes. So once enough people will join we can start the session. Okay, come on guys, please drop a like. And also you can see here I have added one subscriber goal, a note on your screen what you are looking currently. So there it is showing, right? So currently we have these many viewers. So by end of this month I want some people to be subscribed to achieve the milestone, that is 1k subscribers. So please do a favor of that one for me. Yeah, once enough people got joined, we can start the session straight away, so no issues. Okay, so actually we are not getting proper time by end of the session, so that's why I started 1 hour before only, so that we can cover every topic. Okay, that's why I am thinking. Okay, so that's why I am thinking to start our session at 1 hour before today, as today is weekend, right? So I have enough time to connect with you people. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos, and also please let me know once if enough people are joined for our live session today, so that we can start accordingly. Okay, no issues. If you have any queries which are related to Selenium automation testing, as well as core Java concept, as well as manual testing, as well as database connection also, you can please let me know from the live chat. I can respond back you accordingly. If not here, if you are going to any one of our videos from my channel, so please respond from there as well in the comment section. The next time whenever I got some time to look into that comments, so I will definitely provide you the solution in the same comment section only. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about whoops concept, that is from core Java concept. Okay, so here I have already provided what is inheritance, what is abstraction, and what is encapsulation, and what is interface. Okay, so now I am going to show you with small basic examples along with the programming. Okay, from Eclipse IDE I am going to show you so how we can achieve this multiple inheritance, and what is inheritance, what is abstraction. Okay, so at the same time I am going to show you the document called as where we written the entire Java theoretical part. Okay, so please don't wait, please join the session guys, please join the session. So currently 2 people are watching, no problem. Currently 2 people are watching. Thank you so much for visiting the channel Selenium Tech Automation. Once if you confirmed, so that I will start the session. Okay, so currently it is showing 2 people are watching currently, so I am waiting for your response to start our session or not. Okay, so please guys, please let me know from the live chat, accordingly I can start the session now, no issues. Or we can wait also, we can wait for some time for other people to join. Okay, only 1 people are watching currently. Please let me know from the live chat, no issues. Come on guys, come on, please let's make it happen. We are only 200 subscribers far away to achieve this 1k subscribers milestone. Please let's make it happen. Your each and every subscription and like will helps me a lot to do more videos from both Selenium automation testing as well as manual testing. Okay, so come on guys, come on. Yeah, can we start the session now, or we can wait for a few more people to join? Please let me know once if you give the confirmation. I will start my session today, that is oops concepts Java concept. Okay, oops concept from Java. So let me know guys once if you are okay, we will start accordingly, no problem. So that's why I started 1 hour before today. If enough people are not joined also, that will be making some issue, means we are missing all of them, right? So that's why I plan to schedule this stream 1 hour before, how we are doing daily. Okay, so that's the main intention about this video. Please let me know from the live chat, and also please interact with me at the same time. Okay, yeah, Guys, please let me know from the live chat whether to continue or not. Even if one people are available also, I can start the session now. Okay, now I'm going to start the session, guys. Okay, so we have already waited for almost 10 minutes when I started the streaming. Okay, so now we don't have enough time because I have to cover the remaining topics as well from OOPS concepts. Okay, so just give me a few seconds. Now let me on the AC then first. Yep. Okay. Okay, everything is okay, fine now. Okay, now I'm going to start the session. So I have already discussed about the inheritance. Okay, I have already discussed about the inheritance concept, that is from theoretical way only I have discussed. Okay. One second. So let me open the concepts which were discussed on day before yesterday, that is on 31st of August. Okay, 31st of August we have discussed many points here. Okay, so inheritance, right? So from here, okay, so now go to this one and text file. PT. Yeah, so now are you able to see my screen properly or not? Please let me know, guys. So I am going in a proper way. See, if you can see here on this Wednesday, okay, on this week Wednesday I have covered these many topics. Okay, these many topics I have covered. So in that, so now I am going to cover the concepts called OOPS concepts. Okay, so here I have already mentioned OOPS concepts will starts from here. Okay, so these points I have already covered in one of our session on this week Wednesday. So again I am going to explain you about each and every step and also about each and every concept in a detailed way. So please don't miss out any single point here. Please watch it carefully, so which will be helpful for you. And also I am not going to make you very complex on understanding, so I will tell you only simple examples so that you can easily understand the concepts here. Okay, right? So now I am going to start the session. Is that okay, guys, for you, or we have to wait for some more time for enough people join for this session? How it will be, let me know. So currently one people are watching. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Okay, so now I am starting. Now I am going to start the actual session. Okay, so here OOPS concept. Okay, so uh, the main agenda for this session is to discuss about the OOPS concepts, that is inheritance, interface, abstraction, encapsulation, and polymorphism. So these five are the different concepts where every automation test engineer have to be practiced and also have to be very good knowledge when attending for interviews and also when you are working with real time scenarios in your project. Okay, because these are the five concepts where every automation test engineer can use in their projects. Without these concepts there is no project are available and which are currently running also. No project will run without these five concepts, that is inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, interface, and polymorphism. Okay, so again I am telling, so please don't skip this video and please follow my video till the end. Okay, which will helps you a lot during at the time of your interviews, at the time of your practicing, at the time of your working with real time examples as well. Okay, so here I will tell you in a brief way for each and every point, and also at the same time I am going to provide you the basic examples from Eclipse IDE as well. So please if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel as well. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for the people who like this session. Thank you so much. So here you can see in the screen, so there is some I mentioned some subscriber target. So currently we have 723, so still we have two more, 277, I guess 267 subscribers needed for 1k subscribers. So please help me on that one as well. Okay, so now let's get started with our actual session. Okay, now let's get started with our actual session, that is oops concepts. Okay, that is oops concepts. So first concept here under oops concepts is inheritance. So here, what is an inheritance? So here, inheritance is a process of acquiring properties, that is variables, and behaviors, that is methods, from one class to another class, that is called as an inheritance. Okay, so these lines what you are watching here, so especially for this video for this session I have already uploaded one video on last Wednesday, that is on Ganesh Chaturthi festival. Okay, if you did not find out, please go through that video and you will get a more description about this inheritance concept and remaining concepts from oops concepts. Okay, so now what is inheritance, right? So inheritance is a process of acquiring fields and behaviors from one class to another class, that is called as inheritance. Okay, so how can you achieve this inheritance? Okay, how can you achieve this inheritance? For example there is a family. For example, we can consider our family only. Okay, for example, you can consider our family only. So in our family we have our grandfather. Okay, from that grandfather he is acquiring some properties and behaviors, okay, to their child, right? That child will acquire the properties from their father, that is grandfather. So once this father acquired everything from his father, so then what is his next one? He will give birth to one child. So what this child will do? This child will acquire all the properties from his father in the form of properties and behaviors. Okay, so likewise it will keep on continue. By using of extends keyword we can achieve this inheritance. Okay, how can you achieve inheritance? Means by using of extends keyword we can achieve this inheritance successfully. Okay, so here the main advantage of inheritance is code reusability, which means create only once and you can use a number of times. Okay, and you can use a number of times, right? So I have already covered all these theoretical in one of our video in this week Wednesday. I have covered the entire part what you are getting here. Okay, so every concept I have discussed in brief. If you want, please go and check that video as well. Okay, if you want, go and check that video as well. Okay, so till for each loop I have covered along with the constructor, along with the polymorphism concept, along with the encapsulation, and also along with the abstraction, and also along with the inheritance. The people who have already watched that video, please wait for some time before going for an example. Okay, before going for an example, please wait here, so we can discuss it one more time very briefly. So that's why I have came 1 hour before for today's session in the evening, that is at 6:30 I have started, because whenever we are moving, so that concept we are going to discuss, we are not going to discuss it properly. So that's the reason why I came early 1 hour before today, so we can start the session accordingly and we can end the session at the same time at 9 or 8:30 p.m. Okay, so this will be 2 hours of time it will take now, or 1.5 hour based upon the explanation. Okay, so now we discussed about inheritance, right? The process of acquiring fields, that is variables, and behaviors, that is methods or functions, from one class to another. So here I will give you one a small example for inheritance here. Okay, that is example. You can consider Gandhi's family. Okay, you can consider Gandhi's family here. Okay, Gandhi's family for this inheritance example. So here Gandhi's family means Indira Gandhi first, so followed by Rajiv Gandhi. Okay, then followed by Sonia Gandhi, then followed by Rahul. Okay, this process of acquiring fields and behaviors from one class to another class. Okay, you can consider this as parent class or main class. Okay, this Rajiv Gandhi acquires the properties from the class called Indira Gandhi class. Okay, so once this is done, this Sonia Gandhi class inherits the properties and behaviors from this particular Rajiv Gandhi's class. Then once that is done, Rahul Gandhi will acquire all the properties from and behaviors from this class, that is called as Sonia class. Okay, which means the process of acquiring fields and methods or functions from one class to another class that is called as an inheritance. Okay, that is called as an inheritance. How we can achieve this inheritance means how to achieve inheritance. Okay, how to achieve inheritance means with the help of extends keyword. With the help of extends keyword we can achieve inheritance. Okay, you can achieve inheritance, right? If you want I can zoom a little. So the main advantage of inheritance is code reusability, which means we can create only once and we can use that created one n number of lines. Okay, we can use n number of lines. Okay, so please let me know guys whether I am audible or not, and also whether you are able to understand or not these concepts what I am discussing currently, which will help me to improve my explanation. I know I am little bit faster today because I have already covered this concept on Wednesday. Okay, then so what is our next step? So first let me create one sample example. Okay, first let me create one sample example here. Okay, first let me create one sample example. Okay, so here okay, so I am going to create two methods, I mean two classes here. Okay, so here there is one class called as this one. Okay, one class called as one class called as, sorry where it went, yeah. So here I am creating one method public void, that is for example method 1 you can mention, and here I am writing sysO statement. Okay, sysO statement of method 1 executed. What happened? Yeah, method 1 executed. Okay, method 1 executed. So next what I am doing, I am going to create one more class called as, okay, this is one class what you are currently looking into. Okay, so here I don't want this one, for example I am telling. Okay, so a class which is having only one method, that is called as public void method 1 system.out.println, then method 1 executed I am printing. Okay, so now I am going to create one more class. Okay, I am going to create one more class, that is, so how we can achieve this inheritance means with the help of extends keyword. Okay, with the help of extends keyword we can achieve this inheritance. So under that, so I have created a class that is called as, okay, that is called as for example this is an inheritance. Okay, so let me refactor this class name here. So where it is coming, programs, right? So let me refactor this class name to proper naming. Okay, now refactor, rename. Okay, so inheritance. Okay, inheritance, right? So now it got changed. Okay, so now we have created one class called as inheritance. Inside that we have one method that is called as method 1. Okay, so now I am going to create one more class called as, okay, called as inheritance 2. Okay, inheritance 2 with the public static void method. Okay, with the public static void method. So now okay, no problem. So now no problem, we can use the same class here as well, same method as well. Okay, So now I want to method 2 executed successfully. Okay, method 2 executed. So now if I want to acquire the properties from inheritance class to this particular inheritance to class, means how we can achieve? With the help of extends keywords only we can achieve the which one? Inheritance, right? That is called as single inheritance. Okay, that is called as single inheritance, right? That is called as single inheritance. So here how we can achieve the inheritance, means with the help of which one? With the help of extends keywords only we can achieve the single inheritance or any kind of inheritance it will be. Okay, so here the first example will be, I have created one class with one method, that is method 1, that is system.out.println method 1 executed. So later I have created one more class that is called as inheritance 2. Inside that I mentioned here public void method 2. Okay, so now I want to inherit the properties from one class to another class, that is from base class to child class. Okay, this inheritance 2 is our child class. Okay, this inheritance 2 is our child class. Okay, so now I want to access the properties from this class, that is inheritance. How we can access? With the help of extends keyword. Okay, with the help of extends keyword we can okay, with the help of extends keyword we can achieve this inheritance, any kind of inheritance it will be, like single inheritance or multi-level or hierarchical or multiple inheritance. Any kind of inheritance if you want to perform, means with the help of extends keyword only we can achieve this inheritance fully. Okay, so now here what I am telling, I am acquiring the properties from inheritance class to inheritance 2 class, right? So anyway here we have already okay a method called method 2 inside our child class. Okay, so here now I am going to acquire the properties for inheritance to second class, that is inheritance 2 class, right? So how we can achieve? So here with the help of extends keyword I am going to achieve the inheritance, okay, from one class to another class, right? So now what I will do here? So now what I will do here, with the help of class name, I mean with the help of creating an object, then only we can able to achieve this inheritance. Like by creating object we can achieve only this method information only. Okay, by creating object we can achieve the information from one class to another class. So what is our class name here? That is inheritance 2, right? That is inheritance 2, that is inheritance 2 I equals to new inheritance, that is new inheritance 2. I am creating an object here. Okay, so under that with the help of object reference I dot method 1, you can see here now I can able to access the information from class 1, that is inheritance methods as well. Okay, inheritance methods also I can able to achieve with the help of object reference. So that's why I created an object here, that is of I. Okay, so now with the help of the same object reference I can able to call my current method, a current class method as well. Okay, so now let me execute this program. You can see here method 1 executed and method 2 executed. Method 1 executed, how we get this information, means with the help of extends keyword. This is our parent class, this inheritance is our parent class, this inheritance 2 is our child class. So I am acquiring the properties and behavior from parent class to child class, so with the help of extends keyword. So now it will print you the both the methods information. The first method information here is from the class called inheritance, that is parent class. The second information method information here is the current class, that is child class. So how we can call this information? By creating an object. Okay, by creating an object we can easily achieve this method information as well. Okay, right? So here the main advantage of inheritance is code reusability. Okay, code reusability, we can access n number of times. Okay, you can create only once and you can access that n number of times. Okay, you can create only once and you can use it n number of times. Okay, this is about single inheritance, right? This is about single inheritance. Okay, this is about single inheritance. Okay, so now, yeah, single inheritance. So now let me go back to our text file. Okay, text file I went. So here single inheritance. Okay, single inheritance just now I have covered here, right? Single inheritance just now I have covered. So now we have four types of inheritance here, that is single inheritance and multiple inheritance and hierarchical inheritance and multiple inheritance. So now we will discuss one by one with clear examples. Okay, so now the next one here is multi-level inheritance. Okay, now the next one here is multi-level inheritance, right? Now the next one here is multi-level inheritance. Okay, so here, so let me take one paint here so that it will be understandable for you more. Okay, so how this multi-level hierarchy will looks like, we will see it now. Paint. Okay, paint application I am taking currently. Okay, so now I have opened the paint application. Okay, so now I have taken one paint application where I am going to show you about multi-level inheritance. Okay, that is about multi-level inheritance. Okay, that is multi-level inheritance. Okay, multi-level inheritance, right? This is our concept. Now we are going to cover, right? So now multi-level inheritance, so there is a one class called class A, for example, and there is one more class called class B, and there is one more class called class C. Okay, which means there are more than two classes. We can call it as multi-level inheritance. Okay, so first what I will do, I will keep like this. I will tell you one by one. So here this is our class A. Okay, here this is our class A. Okay, this is our class A here, and the next one is our class B. Okay, next one is our class B, and the next one is our class C. Okay, next one is our class C. Okay, so here, I am using, so if I want to acquire the properties from class A to class B, means how we can acquire, with the help of extends keyword. If I want to acquire the properties from class B to class C, means how we can acquire, with the help of extends keyword only. Okay, so here we are going to create an object for class C to access the other class information. Okay, so here we are going to create an object for class C to access the other classes information. Okay, so here how we can do, let me show you. Okay, this is multi-level inheritance what I am going to show you now. So let me take example from the Eclipse. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I am going to show you along with the examples here. Okay, so I have opened our Eclipse now. So here, anyway we have already created two classes here. In the same way I am going to create one more class, that is called as inheritance 3. inheritance 3. Okay, inheritance 3 which is having public static void main. Okay, so for inheritance 2 I don't want this one, it is not having any main method here. Okay, it is not having any main method here. Okay, so here for the first example, that is class 1, that is called as inheritance, I have mentioned this line, that is method 1 executed. In the same way, that is class B. Okay, that is class B, I have mentioned inheritance 2 with one method called as method 2. So now what I am doing, this is multi-level inheritance, right? So as I mentioned here, so multi-level inheritance means class A, class B. Class B is the child class which is going to acquire the properties from class A, right? So in the same way, okay, in the same way, if you can consider our example, the first class here is inheritance is our first class, that is called as class A, right? That is our class A. This class A information is acquiring by the class B called as inheritance 2. So how we can acquire this class A information? With the help of extends. Okay, with the help of extends keyword. So now I have written here method 2 executed. If I execute this code, it will print you, okay, it will print you which one? It will print you, see, not found in class inheritance 2, please define the methods as public static void main. Okay, so if I want to use this one means I need to mention the same public static void main. Now if you execute this code, it will show you. Okay, method 1 and method 2 information we are getting from class to class here. So now in the same way, if I want to get the information for inheritance 3, that is class C. So now what I will do here, I can keep in the same way multi-level inheritance, right? Multi-level inheritance, which means there will be some main method. Okay, so this inheritance 3 will accept which one? Inheritance 2, sorry, extends. With the help of extends keyword, extends inheritance 2. Okay, inheritance 2, right? So now anyway we are acquiring the properties from in class A to class B. So in the same way I am going to acquire the properties from class B to class C, that is called as multi-level inheritance, right? So how we can write our code here? So here this will extends inheritance 2. Okay, this will extends the inheritance 2. So under the main method I am going to write the logic here, that is creating an object here. Okay, that is creating an object here, the help of inheritance 3. Okay, inheritance 3 in equals to new inheritance 3. Okay, new inheritance 3, and then I'm going to, using of this in object reference, I am going to call each and every method from the class A and class B. Okay, so in the same way I am going to access the information from class B as well, that is inheritance method 2. Okay, in the same way I am going to access the current class information as well. Okay, current class information as well. So here I did not created any method in this particular class for class C. Okay, so here let me create this as method 3 and let me create this as method 3 as well. So now I'm going to call this method with the help of creating an object. Okay, yeah, so now you can see for the from acquiring the properties from one class to another class, I have created an extends keyword with the child class, parent class. So when you achieve this inheritance here, the next class here is class C. So to achieve this both the classes information to this class C means I am going to use extends keyword. With the help of extends keyword, then I am going to call this inheritance 2 method here. So if I done like this, we can able to access all the methods. Okay, so now let me execute. Okay, here we can see method 1 got executed and method 2 got executed and method 3 got executed. Okay, this way we can achieve this multi-level inheritance. Okay, in this way we can achieve this multi-level inheritance here. Okay, this is how we can inherit the multi-level inheritance concept. Okay, so please let me know guys if you are able to understand or not. Please let me know from the live chat. I can wait for a few minutes for your response. So please respond me from the live chat. Come on guys. Come on guys, please respond me from the live chat. Are you able to understand the concept or not? Please let me know from the live chat, which will be helpful for me going forward. Okay, so please let me know from the live chat, are you able to understand this inheritance concept or not? Different kinds of inheritances we have, are you able to understand or not? Please let me know. Okay, I can wait for few minutes for your response so that I can start again our session now. Okay, please respond in the live chat if anyone are available. Please guys. Please respond from the live chat guys. Please respond from the live chat. Are you able to understand this concept or not? Please ping me in the live chat if yes. Otherwise you can let me know where you are getting difficulty on understanding this concept. I will teach you again, no problem. Come on guys, if you have any queries till now, please respond from the live chat. Okay, your queries are always be welcome. Okay, feel free to ask any queries if you have till now what we discussed. Okay, so till now I shown you what is a single inheritance, and then we went to multi-level inheritance, how we can achieve if we have multiple classes. Okay, then the next inheritance here is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, then the next inheritance here is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, then the next inheritance here is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so this is multi-level inheritance. So what we did here, from child class B is acquiring the properties from class A with the help of extends keyword. In the same way, class C is acquiring the properties from class B. Okay, that is where I have discussed till now. That is called as multi-level inheritance. So now I am going to discuss about the concept called which one? Now I am going to discuss about the concept called hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hierarchical inheritance. Right. So what will happen here? There is only one base class. There is two child classes. Okay, there are two child classes which are acquiring the properties from class A. Okay, so we can name it as class A. We can name it as class A, and for class B here, this is class B. Okay, so then this is class C. Okay, this is class C. So sorry, what? Okay, class A and class C. Okay, so first this is one child class here. Okay, this is one child class, right? This is one child class, and this is also one child class, that is class C also one child class, and class B also child class. Okay, child class, right? This is also one child class, and class B also one child class. So these two are acquiring the properties from class A. Okay, so here you create, I mean, for example, you create an object for class B. Okay, you create an object for class B, you can access only class, okay, you can access only class A and class B classes information only, and this time we are not able to access the class C information, right? We cannot able to access the class C information. If we create an object for class C, we can able to access the information only for class A and class C. At this time we are not able to access the information from class B. Okay, one class is inherited by many subclasses, that is known as hierarchical inheritance here. Okay, one class can inherited by many subclasses, that is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so for example, if you create an object for this class, that is called as class B, then you can able to access the information from class A, right? At this time you cannot able to access the information for class C. At the same time, if you create an object for class C, means you can able to access the information only for class A and class C. At this time you are not able to access the information for class B. Okay, so here one class is inherited by many subclasses. Okay, here this class A is inherited by multiple classes, that is class B and class C. It is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, it is called as hierarchical inheritance, right? This is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, this is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, come on guys, please respond guys. I think no one is available now, so whether to continue or not, even I am also have confusion. So how it will be, please let me know guys, whether we can continue this session or not, because I am not seeing any people are watching till now. So that's why I am asking you whether we can continue this session or not. That is up to your hands and your wish. Please let me know from the live chat. Okay, please let me know from the live chat guys. If you want to continue this session, we can continue. That too, if you were, if you can respond to me. If you no one is responding, means then there was no issue on continuing this session. Okay, so please respond from the live chat. So how we can proceed, whether to continue or whether we can end the session here. So how it will be, please let me know. Please let me know guys, please let me know. Come on guys, please let me know from the live chat whether to continue this session or not. Okay, anyway I will continue the session, no problem. Okay, because I want to cover the all the concepts for you. Okay, no issues. So here I discussed already about hierarchical inheritance just now. That is, this is the hierarchical representation of hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so here, so here, so here one class, that is one class is acquiring by multiple classes, that is called as hierarchical inheritance. One class is inherited by many classes. Okay, one class, that is class A, is inherited by many classes, that is class B or class C or class D or class E or class F. Okay, that is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, for this scenario, if we create an object for class B, so then what it will happen, we can access the information only for class A and class B only. We cannot able to access the information class C. Okay, at the same time, if we create an object for class C, we can access only class C and class A information, and we cannot able to access the information from class B. Okay, and we cannot able to access the information from class B. Okay, so this is about hierarchical inheritance. I will show you with clear example here. Okay, I will show you with clear example here. So let me go back to our Eclipse. Okay, let me go back to our Eclipse. Okay, let me go back to our Eclipse. So here I will take an example. Here I will take an example that is, okay, that is, anyway we have already created one class here, that is method 1 executed, and inheritance 2. This is our second class, that is class B. You can consider here. Okay, you can consider this as class B. Okay, so now let me configure this one. Okay, refactor references. One example is there, refactor source. There is some main method option is there. Okay, no problem, we can create it manually, or else I can delete and I can create the same class again, no problem. Okay, delete this one because we don't have main method there, so I want main method. Okay, new class public static void main, that is inheritance 2. Okay, that is inheritance 2. Okay, that is inheritance 2. Okay, so here I will create, okay, I will create one method called as public void method 2. Public void method 2, that is SISO statement of method 2 executed, method 2 executed, method 2 executed. So then, okay, method 2 executed. So now with the help of creating an object, I am going to call the method. Okay, that is from inheritance to in equals to inheritance to, okay, new inheritance, right? Okay, new inheritance to. So with the help of object reference, I can able to call method 1 as well. Where is this one? Third one. Yeah, we forget to add one extends keyword here, that's why we are not able to access the information for inheritance class. Okay, so here now it will give you the proper output. Okay, right? So now I am going to call this same class method as well, that is method 2. Okay, if I execute this program, how it will print? Here we can see method 1 and method 2 executed. Okay, so in the same way, okay, in the same way I am going to acquire the properties from class A to class C. Okay, class C here is inheritance 3. Okay, so for this example, okay, for this example I am going to call the method from class A and class C, right? Class A and class C. Class C here is method 3 and class A here is method 1. Okay, so now I don't want this method 2 now. Let me execute. Okay, here you can see method 1 executed and method 3 executed. Okay, this is how we can call it as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, this is how we can call it as hierarchical inheritance. So come on guys, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also please share all our videos to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn the concepts what we are discussing currently. Come on people, please help me. Okay, and also please watch this video. These are very important concepts when you are attending for any interviews. Okay, please don't skip this video at any time. Please follow the session properly. So if you have any queries in middle, please let know from the live chat. The live chat will be always open for you. Okay, live chat will always open for you, please. So come on guys, so I can wait for some time if you want. No problem. Okay, if you have any queries, so please let me know. Come on guys, let's make this happen. Let makes this session successfully happen. So please. So now I am explaining the inheritance concept here. Please let me know from the live chat if you have any issues or queries or concerns or doubts, anything it will be, whether it is from automation or it is from manual or it is from Java or it is from anything, database testing or something like that. So please let me know from the live chat. Okay, so till now I discussed about how hierarchical inheritance will work here. Okay, so again I will tell you in theoretical way. Okay, let me open paint application. Okay, here we can see. So hierarchical inheritance means the properties. Okay, properties, one class is inherited by multiple classes or many classes. So here one class means class A. Class A is inherited by many classes. Here in this case I mentioned only two classes. It will be more than two also. Okay, if it is like that, during this hierarchical inheritance, if we create an object for class B, means we can able to access only the information from class A and class B only. We are not able to access the information for class C. Okay, in the same way, if we create an object for class C, then we can able to access the information for only class A and class C. It is not possible for getting the information for class B. Okay, because we are creating an object for class C only and it is inherited by class A. Okay, that is about hierarchical inheritance. Okay, that is about hierarchical inheritance. So now we will see about the next concept here. Okay, what is our next inheritance type here? That is multiple inheritance. Okay, that is multiple inheritance. Okay, here multiple inheritance means one class can inheritance more than one base class, that is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, one class can inheritance more than one base class, that is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, let me create one more notepad here. Okay, whether it is displaying or not. Yeah, no problem. Okay, multiple inheritance means one class can inheritance more than one base class, that is called as multiple inheritance. For example, more than one base classes here. Okay, there are two base classes called as class A and class B, right? Called as class A and class B. Okay, class A and class B, right? So one class is inherited by more than one base class. So here this is our child class, that is called as class C. Here this is called as class C. Okay, so this class C, okay, this class C is inheriting by more than one base class, that is base class A and base class B. These two classes are base classes and this class C is child class. This class C is inherited by more than one more than okay more than one base class. Okay, this class C is inherited by more than one base class, that is class C and class B. Then it is called as multiple inheritance. Then it is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, then it is called as multiple inheritance. Here you can see this class C is inherited by more than one class, that is called as class A and class B. Okay, that is called as what? That is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, let me go to our text file. So here I will show you multiple inheritance definition as well. Okay, so and also I will return for which one? I will return for which one? I will return for hierarchical and multi-level inheritance as well, the definitions. Okay, one class one class can inherit it. Okay, one class can inherit more than one base class, more than one base class. Okay, that is the definition of multiple inheritance. So at the same time here, what is hierarchical inheritance? As we discussed already. Okay, one class, okay, one class is inherited inherited by, okay, inherited by many subclasses, many subclasses is known as hierarchical inheritance. So whereas multi-level inheritance means what? Okay, whereas multi-level inheritance means what? So what is multi-level inheritance here? Okay, what is multi-level inheritance? Multi-level inheritance is also a type of inheritance, so where the base class is extending from the, sorry, child class is extending to the base class, and this child class is extended by the one more child class. Okay, so that is called as multi-level inheritance. So here single inheritance means one class is inherited by only one class, that is called as single inheritance. How we can achieve this inheritance? With the help of which one? With the help of extends keyword, that is called as, with the help of extends keyword only we can achieve the inheritance concept fully. Okay, so these are all the different types of inheritance we have, and we discussed about already all these inheritance as of now. Okay, so now I am going to show you multiple inheritance here. Okay, now I am going to show you multiple inheritance, that is one class can inheritance more than one base class. Okay, one class can inherit more than one base class, right? So here you can see one class is inherited by, one class here means child class, one child class is inherited by more than two base classes or parent classes, that is called as multiple inheritance. So here, for from C class we can access class A information and class B information. Okay, from C class we can able to access the information from, okay, from class C we can able to access the information from class A and class B. Here class A means method in method 1 and class B means method 1 as well. Okay, from C class we can access class A information and class B information. Okay, okay, so here let me write, these are parent classes, parent and parent. Okay, and this is child, right? This is child. Okay, so one class, one child class is inherited by more than one base class, that is called as multiple inheritance. So here from C class we can access the class A information and class B information, right? From C class we can access, class A information and class B information. Okay, and class B information from, okay, one second, yeah, from C class we can access class A information and also we can access class B information. So in this scenario which method can be invoked for JVM? There is a confusion which method to be invoked, because class A and class B are having the method called as, both the method names are same. For example, both the method names are same, that is class A, sorry, class A is having method name called method 1, and class B is having a method, the method name called as method 1. Okay, so class A and class B are having the both the method names are same. So when we are performing this multiple inheritance, so during this time JVM will have some confusion saying that which method I have to be invoked. Okay, for this JVM having some confusion which method needs to be invoked. For this reason only Java does not support multiple inheritance at class level. Okay, for this reason only Java won't support multiple inheritance at class level. Okay, so now let me write down one more note here for your reference. So here, okay, so here, so in this scenario, in this scenario, in this scenario which method can be invoked for JVM? There is a confusion, there is a confusion saying that on which method I have to be invoked. Okay, sorry. Okay, so in this scenario, what I have discussed, right? In this scenario, which method which method which method can be invoked for JVM? There is a confusion. There is a confusion for JVM when you are calling the two methods from the base classes to the child class. Okay, in this scenario, for example, class A is having method 1 and class B is having method 1, and class C is inheriting more than one base class, right? Class C is inheriting more than one base class, that is class A and class B. At this time, JVM will have some confusion on which method I have to be invoked. Okay, on which method do I need to invoke? JVM getting some confusion. Okay, for this reason only, Java does not support which one? Java does not support multiple inheritance at class level. For this reason, Java does not support multiple inheritance at which one? At class level. Okay, at class level, this multiple inheritance not going to work. Okay, at class level, this multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay, multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay. Hi Sachin Biradar, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Hello sir. Sachin Biradar, good evening. Thank you so much guys for visiting my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So I am thinking like no one joined for this session, so I decided to end the session after 20 minutes. So you people join, which will helps me a lot to discuss more. If no one is there, I can feel like no one is watching. Even I will also feel some lazy or sleepy, so that I can skip some concept while explaining. Okay, some points I can skip. If you are there, you can please interact with me, so that I can also feel like our buddies are there, so that they are also listening and understanding whatever I am telling. Okay, so please interact with me in types of, if you have any doubts or concerns or queries or any real time interview questions, anything, you can directly ping me in the live chat, so that I can reply back to you guys. So please watch the live streams, and also please help our channel to reach 1K subscribers by this month ending. Please guys, I am requesting you all people. Actually, I don't want to tell you this thing, but anyway, we have completed almost 75% in terms of subscribers count, but only 25% are left for reaching the 1K subscribers. Okay, so that's why I am telling this line. Okay, so please try to understand, and please support the streams, and please go through all our sessions and videos whatever I am uploading from my channel Selenium Tech Automation, which will helps you a lot in terms of preparing for interviews. When you are attending for interviews, also when you are practicing, at any time you can go and find any one of the video which is related to the topic what you are searching for. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much Sachin Biradar, and also one more guy who is watching, welcome you guy to our live stream. Thank you so much for visiting the session. Okay, so now I am discussing about multiple inheritance here. So multiple inheritance means one class can inheritance more than one base class, that is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, that is called as multiple inheritance. You can see in the diagram, one class, that is class C, that is child class, is inherits more than one base class, that is class A and class B. Okay, that is called as multiple inheritance. So here, from C class, that is from C child class, we can access class A information, that is method 1. At the same time, we can access class B information, that is method 1. Okay, so in this scenario, which method can be invoked? Okay, in this scenario, which method can be invoked means, for that reason only JVM will get some confusion on invoking the methods from the base classes. For this reason only, Java does not support multiple inheritance at class level. Okay, why multiple inheritance is not possible means, you can tell the same example or draw the same scenario what I am showing to you currently. Okay, this is how this multiple inheritance will work here. Okay, this is how this multiple inheritance will work here. So now let me show to you with a clear example how this multiple inheritance will looks like and which kind of errors you will get. Okay, so now let me go back to our automation script. Okay, so now let me go back to our automation script, so where I will show you the which one multiple inheritance concept. Okay, so here I have created one class called inheritance, having one method called as method 1. At the same time, for inheritance 2 also having the same method name, that is called as, okay, that is called as method 1. Okay, this time it is not extending anything here, just remove that one and just remove this one as well. Okay, so now, okay, now this is also not having any main method. Okay, these two are the base classes, that is inheritance and inheritance 2 are the base classes. Okay, inheritance and inheritance 2 are the base classes. Okay, so here the class A called as inheritance having one method, that is called as method 1. At the same time, class B having the method called as method 1. So these two are base classes, inheritance and inheritance 2 are the base classes. So now I am going to take one more class, that is called as inheritance 3. In our case, in our paint scenario what I have drawn, this is our child class. Okay, this child class is going to acquire the properties from two base classes, that is class A and class B. Okay, so how we can perform here, that is class inheritance 3 extends. Okay, class inheritance 3 extends, what is our first base class here, that is inheritance comma. Okay, what is our next base class, that is inheritance 2, inheritance, okay, inheritance comma, why, one second, what happened, inheritance 2 only, right? What I am missing here, syntax error tokens annotation name expected instead. Okay, public class inheritance 3 extends inheritance and inheritance 2. Okay, maybe inheritance 2 is having any main method, no, does not have any main method, right? Okay, let me check, no issues, we can resolve this issue, no problem. Okay, what is kind of error, syntax error annotation name expected instead public class. Okay, let me remove this line and we will see. Okay, inheritance 3 extends. Okay, 3 extends keyword the class called here as inheritance comma inheritance. Okay, see here, at least it is not allowing, okay, it is not allowing us to do any changes here, which means this multiple inheritance is not supported at class level. Okay, here I am trying to do some adding the extends keyword with two base classes. Okay, at class level this inheritance is not possible, so that's why we are getting an error here. Okay, at class level this multiple inheritance is not possible, okay, to perform. Okay, so here this class is nothing but which one, inheritance, which one, 2, right, inheritance 2. Okay, inheritance 2. So now go back to our main method, here mention the same here and use this in dot method 1. Okay, in dot method 1. I don't know, there are some syntax errors on tokens annotation name expected instead. What kind of error it is? Yeah, hello sir, do you know Hindi? Hi Jyoti Gangwar, I don't know Hindi first of all. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, thank you so much for asking, Jyoti Gangavar. Sorry, Jyoti Gangvar. Thank you so much for asking the question. So I am not very much about Hindi. I am not much fluent in Hindi language. Sorry for that. If you have any questions, so please ping me in the live chat in terms of English only, because I am not very much fluent at Hindi language. Okay. So please guys, please support the stream and please share our videos to your friends or colleagues. Come on guys, please. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now, yeah, here we can see it is not allowing at least to do make any changes. Okay, here it is not allowing at least to do perform this multiple inheritance at class level using of extends keyword. Okay, so let me try to delete this one and let me try it one more time. Maybe due to Java version nowadays it is overcome like this or something, I don't know, but the main intention here is at class level this multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay, at class level this multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay, correct only, everything is correct only syntax wise, no issues. Okay, syntax wise everything is correct. So that's what I am telling. At the class level, if we are going to write these child classes, I mean base classes information, it is not allowing. At the same time, it won't give you any error here, but it will tell you, okay, it will tell you at class level this multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay, this multiple inheritance is not possible. Okay, so here there is one interview question, that is how to prevent inheritance. Okay, so how we can prevent the inheritance. Okay, how to prevent inheritance means final variable. Okay, final variables are nothing but constant. We cannot just change the values once it is initialized. Okay, final variables are nothing but constants. Actually, final variables are nothing but constants means we cannot change the value once it is initialized. Okay, we cannot change the values once it is initialized. Yeah, thank you so much, Jyoti Gangwar. Thank you so much for the compliment. So please support the channel. So the main intention of my end is my content what I am discussing, that should be in a very understandable English only. I am not using much. Okay, I am not using much terms here in terms of English. I am using only plain English. Okay, that I mean, if I explain in that way, then only you can understand. Okay, if I explain by using some more complex words, so which will difficult for you to understand the English language. Okay, so that's why whatever the language the end user will understand, that much only I am using here. I am not using nothing more. Okay, so I am using frequently, which, have, would, been. Okay, these kind of very small sentences only I am using. So that's why you people can able to understand it in a very easily. Okay, thank you so much, Jyoti Gangwar. And also please respond me from the live chat if you have any questions. Okay, if you have any questions or queries. I am beginner sir, how to improve our computer programming language, right? That is the question, is it, Jyoti Gangwar? If not, please let me know what exactly you are asking. Okay, even beginners only can learn these kind of languages, okay, or tools. Okay, we have to try first. Okay, we have to try first. Even many people are not well in terms of programming language and also in terms of some technologies or tools. Okay, but we have to start our first step. We have to take one decision before learning anything. Okay, if we took some decision means, then we need to start the process. Okay, we need to start the process after taking the decision. Without taking decision, we cannot always think like, I don't know this programming language, I don't know this tool, I don't know that technology. Okay, without trying and without understanding, how you can decide whether you are aware or you are not aware, or whether you are good or whether you are not good. That's the reason why first we need to try from our end. Even that is difficult also, we have to put some efforts to achieve that. So then only you can habituate on learning more skills. Okay, so even for beginners only, which will helps, okay, to be frank, beginners only can explore the things more compared to the intermediate or experienced or professional. Okay, you have to remember and you have to keep this point in your mind. Okay, thank you so much, Jyoti Gangwar. Don't worry. Okay, you can start it first. Even initial days or initial time, everyone will have difficulties at anywhere, at any point. Okay, but we don't be bothered. We don't think too much about that. First we have to make some try, we have to make some efforts, we have to put some we have to schedule some time for learning, we have to schedule some time for practicing. Okay, likewise we need to schedule our day, then only we can achieve more success in terms of anything. It is not only for technical, I'm telling for personal life and everything also. Don't be uh, panic. Please try and learn the things properly, and you can start the practicing, which will really helps you a lot. Then only you can find the difference when you started, difference when you completely got some idea. Okay, so come on guys, please support our stream. Okay, please support our stream, and please try to share all our videos to our friends or colleagues, so that they will also learn the concepts what we are discussing currently. Come on guys, your support and your effort make me or motivates me to do more videos like this. Okay, I am doing very much hard work from my end. Okay, so please guys, please try to understand, and please daily attend the sessions what I am covering and what I am discussing currently. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, so no worries, we will start with our we will continue with our concept now. So here there is one more interview question, that is which screen you are getting from the YouTube? Eclipse, right? So now let me switch back to our text file. Okay, our text file. So where I am going to write, so currently 3 people are watching. Please support the stream guys, please support the stream with your valuable like and subscribe. Okay, if you can see in the bottom, I have mentioned one bar over the screen. So please go through that screen. We have almost 72% we achieved out of 100%. Only 28% is remaining to achieve this 1k subscribers. So please let's make that happen by end of this month guys, which really helps me a lot, and also which really motivates me to do more videos and to upload more sessions. Okay, so okay, no problem. So we have covered till this multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance is not possible at class level. Okay, so now there is one more question, that is how to prevent inheritance. Okay, how to prevent inheritance? The answer is here with the help of final keyword. Okay, so here final variables. Okay, here the final variable are nothing but constants. Okay, final variables are nothing but constant, means we cannot we cannot change once, we cannot change once it is initialized. Okay, once it is initialized we cannot able to change the value, we cannot change value, we cannot change value once it is initialized. Okay, we cannot change value once it is initialized, right? So this is about final, how we can prevent the inheritance. Okay, for this I will show you one example how we can prevent the inheritance here. Let me take one example here. So let me open my Eclipse IDE here. Okay, so now how to prevent inheritance. Okay, so anyway I have created one class here, for example sorry, so let me do it from refactoring only. Refactor, rename, prevent inheritance. Okay, which is accepting, don't know. So let me refactor this one where it is having main method. Okay, prevent inheritance. Okay, prevent inheritance, right? So now let me delete this one. Okay, no issues. Prevent inheritance. This is also not having. Then which one is having main method? Okay, now let me delete everything, then create a new class. No issues. Let me delete this one as well. Okay, here it is available, right? No issues. Okay, for this class we have main method. Okay, so here I am going to show you how to prevent inheritance. Okay, for this, first let me initialize one integer data type variable, that is int I equals to 10. Okay, int I equals to 10. So after that, let me create a method called as public void method 1. Okay, so inside that I am going to write like I equals to 20. I am initializing one variable and I am going to printing that variable in console. Okay, then now what I'm going to do here, prevent inheritance, creating an object, okay, to call that particular method. Okay, that is in equals to this method one, right? Okay, so here I have initialized 10, but I can change that value to 20. Okay, what value will get in the console? You will get the value as console in 20, because first we initialized a variable that is called as global variable or instance variable. So later we changed it to which one? Local variable, that is the variable which is declared inside the method but not inside the class. That variable which is declared inside the method but not outside of the method, that is called as local variable. Okay, so here we make that integer of data type variable I to 20. So then we can able to print the value as 20. So if I use a final keyword here, okay, if I use a final keyword here, final, okay, so final I have created here, that is final int I equals to 10. So we are getting some error. Okay, final variables we are not able to change. Okay, final variables it is not able to change once we initialize it, right? So now you are getting right, final variables are not sure sir, explain VRAGs in Java in future session. Request sir, explain shortkeys also while writing code. Local, yeah, what? Hi Bhushan, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, for visiting the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got your questions. Sure, sir. Yes, sir. Explain VRAGs. VRAGs. What is that VRAGs in Java in future session? So actually, what I am doing here, I am covering the concept whichever required for Selenium automation test engineer. Okay, so I am covering the concept now called as OOPS concepts. So that is inheritance, abstraction and encapsulation, polymorphism, and constructor also if time permits. So these topics I am going to cover you now. Okay, so yeah, yeah, Bhushan, I am not sure about the question what you asked here. Explain VRAGs here. Yeah, local variable. Yes, yes, that local variable. Okay, if we initialize any variable, it is not possible to change if we are using final keyword. Okay, that is about final keyword. Okay, that is about the final keyword. You can see here in the first example, without final keyword I can able to print the value as 20. If I mentioned final keyword for integer of type variable I equals to 10, then it is giving me some error here. The final field prevent inheritance I cannot be assigned, because once if we declared any variable with final keyword, then it is not possible to change once it is initialized. Okay, that is about this one. And what is final method here? We cannot overwrite final method and we cannot change the method once they are declared as final, and final methods are not overloaded but final methods are inherited. Okay, so here I will show you one example here. Okay, now I will show you one example for final methods. Okay, I will show you one example for final methods. Okay, now I will show you one example for final method. So what is final methods here means so let me go back to our text file. So here I will show you. Okay, here I will show you what is final method and what are the different points we have. Yes sir, I am watching our live sessions for interview. Yeah, thank you so much Bhushan, thank you so much for that. I hope you will get a very good successful interview in upcoming days. Okay, please focus on the concepts what you are learning and what you have already learned. Try to attend for more interviews. Okay, try to attend for more interviews. So this is the one suggestion I am going to suggest for you people, I mean more people, means you can attend for interviews. Okay, you can attend for interviews. For example, I have attended for one interview. I got failed in that particular interview to clear. One second, one by one I will get your questions portion. So the first question here is, so what I am suggesting to everyone here, okay, suppose if you are attending for interviews, okay, so please don't be panic and also please don't feel negative if you are not clearing that particular interview. Okay, for example, if I have attended for one interview, okay, I got rejected from that interview by that particular interviewer. So what they will say by end of that interview, our HR will get back to you. Okay. In most cases, if you heard that term from your recruiter means, then definitely you are not going to select, means you are not selected for that particular interview, saying that our HR will get back to you. If you are selected means at the same time only they will inform you. Okay, at the same day only they will inform you in a positive feedback. They won't tell you directly like this. Before telling this, our HR will get back to you means they will provide you some feedback. Okay, if your provide is positive, I mean getting some positive feedback means then only they will tell you like our HR will get back, I mean our HR will get back to you likewise. Okay, if they don't provide any feedback, if they are telling like our HR will get back to you means at that time only you lost or you rejected from that interview. Please keep this in mind and don't put any hopes about that particular interview. Take it as positive and try to prepare for the next interviews. So here also, how many interviews if you in, I mean if you can attend, then only you will get some good knowledge, then only you will clear upcoming interviews as well. Okay, if you can compare, for example, there are two people. The first guy attended for only two interviews. Okay, he got the job for the first time, whereas the second interview, the second candidate who is going to attend more than 10 or 15 interviews, but still he is not getting the job. Okay, if you compare these two guys, the candidate 2 is better than the candidate 1, because candidate 1 attended for only one or two interviews, candidate 2 attended more interviews, because that candidate 2 is having more knowledge compared to the candidate 1. Okay, keep that in mind. Don't be panic and don't be disappointed. Always be positive. How many interviews if you are attending means, then only you are going to get more questions and you are going to learn more concepts, and only you are going to recruit by a good company. Okay, please keep this in mind. Okay, yeah Bhushan, currently I am serving notice period. Okay, I hope you got some a very good job opportunity. That's why you put down your paper. Okay, and also you are serving notice period means almost you put your paper down at almost 3 months back, I guess. If not, at least 2 months back you have put already your paper. Okay, so no issues. Anyone will find a good job nowadays. Okay, because there is so much important, I mean improved in terms of technology, in terms of tools, in terms of social media, in terms of googling everything, you are getting the. Yeah, sure sir, your sessions helping lots, also your YouTube shorts I am getting good knowledge. Yeah, I can make shorts as well, but I'm not getting proper time, so that's why I'm not uploading shorts since from last 1 week. So I will upload whenever I'm getting time, no issues Bhushan. Moving to the session. Okay, moving to the session. moving to the session, I just want to show you final method. What is a final method here, right? I just want to show you what is a final method. Okay, what is a final method? I just want to show you. Okay, final method. Okay, what is a final method means, so these concepts why I am discussing means we are going to discuss about how to prevent inheritance. So that's why I am telling you about first what is a final variable and then what is a final method. Okay, please try to understand the flow. So here for final methods we cannot override. Okay, we cannot override final method first of all. Okay, the first point here is final methods are cannot be overridden, and the next point here is we cannot change the methods. We cannot change methods once they are declared as final. Once they are declared as final. Okay, once they are declared as final. And the last point here is final methods are not overloaded, but final methods are inherited. Okay, so there are 3 points to remember about final method. What is a final method? If interviewer will ask you in this question, you can explain him like, first of all, final methods cannot be overridden, and also we cannot change the methods once they are declared as final. Okay, keyword. And also final methods are not overloaded, but final methods can be inherited. Okay, but final methods can be inherited. Okay, so this is about the final method, the points which you needs to be remember during your interviews, right? No sir, just 5 days back. Okay, great decision and good decision, and all the best for your upcoming future and your upcoming company wherever you are going to select. Okay, okay, no problem. This is about final method points. The first point here is final method cannot be overridden. We cannot able to change the methods once they declared as a final. And also final methods are not overloaded, but these final methods can be inherited. Okay, but these final methods can be inherited. So first let me explain you with the help of final keyword. Okay, for the methods. Okay, now I am discussing about this final method, right? I will show you with an example, clear example, very basic example. Okay, please try to understand the concept. Okay, please try to understand the concept here. So let me open my Eclipse here. First let me open my Eclipse. Okay, I have opened now. So here what I am going to do now, so I can take the same example, I can use the same class here. So or else I will create one more class here saying that class as inheritance or class A, nothing but a class A. Okay, class A which don't have public static void method, but this method is having public static void main method. Okay, class B. What happened? Class B and class B. Okay, just remove this one, we don't want this. Okay, so now I am going to tell you. So here in class A I have one method. Okay, in class A I have one method called as public void method 1. Okay, now I am discussing about which one, final method. Okay, please focus on the content now, which will be really a very good interview question. Okay, if you are attending for any interview. So here method 1 executed, I can print in the console. Okay, so this class B is extending sorry, class A. Okay, class B is extending class A. Okay, let me switch off the AC. Okay, so here this class B is extending the properties and behaviors of class A, sorry, class B, right? This class A is inherited by class B. Okay, So class B is extending the class A information. So here now what I am going to do, I created one method here saying that public void method, public void method, okay, public void method. Now here I am going to tell you one thing, that is method 1 executed, okay, method 1 executed, okay, method 1 executed, and then I am going to create an object here, that is in dot method, okay, in dot method. So now what it will print, if I execute this one, what it will print, here we can see method 1 executed only, okay, method 1 executed only, okay, because we are printing this information only, okay, this information only we are printing here. Sorry, class B is having public void method and class A is also having, okay, let me make it like this, okay, class B is also having public void method and method executed, okay. I am telling about final methods, right? So that's why I am getting some confusion here. So here this class, that is class B, is extending class A, okay, class B is extending class A. So here I have created one method called as method and public static void main class B in method, okay. So now what I will do, I will make this as public, I will make this as public, and we will see method 1 executed, okay. We will see after declaring final it will throw some error. Sorry. So I have to make this final keyword to class A method, right? Because final methods cannot be overridden. You can see here, you can see cannot override the final method from class A. You are getting some error after declaring the method from class A as final. We are getting this error. If we remove this final keyword, you don't see any error here. If I mention here final means, if you mention here a final keyword, you are getting some error saying that what, cannot override final method from class A. So here class A is having method and class B also having the same method name, okay, same method name. But if I mention for child class, that is class A, sorry, base class declared with final method, so when I am trying to extend the class A, it is giving some error here saying that, guys, are you understanding this concept or not, please? Harshu sir, thank you so much, Harshu, thank you so much. So are you able to understand? Even I got some confusion here while explaining this. So nothing, what I did here, first I created a method, okay, public void method, saying that method 1 executed. For example, I removed this one if you are getting confusion, okay, public void method printing method executed, which is having one method. This is our base class, okay, this is our base class. So when I have created one more class, this child class is extending the class A information, okay. In class A also we have method and in class B also we have method. If I execute this code now, it will print us method 1 executed, right? It will print us method 1 executed, okay. If I change this class A method to final, so then we are getting an error here. You can see here final methods cannot be overridden, okay. The first point here it got satisfied, right? We cannot override the final methods, we cannot override the final methods. That is how we are discussing, that is a point where we discussed about the final method, right? See, we cannot override the final methods, and also we cannot change the methods once they are declared as finals. Final methods are not overridden, but final methods are inherited, okay, final methods are inherited. right? So I hope this final method, sir, can we get the Java notes after the session? Yes, Harshu, actually what I am doing now, here you can see this text file, right? Yes, yes, exactly, Bhushan. Thank you so much. So here you can see, right? So this is this text file I named with Java theory concepts. Okay. So whatever the Java knowledge required for an automation test engineer, I have already discussed on this week Wednesday. That is on Ganesh Chaturthi festival. Okay. On at from 11 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Okay, many people got joined for that session. If you want, you can go and find that video. I don't know, I am not sure on which part I have explained. That is part 3, I guess, or part 2. Please check that one. On Wednesday I have uploaded that video where I have completely discussed about the mentioned concepts here. Okay, along with the some basic programming codes and everything, and also I have discussed about variables, what are the different access modifiers, what is a scanner class, and what is a string, and how we can create a string, and why strings are immutable objects, and what are the different methods which are available in string concept, and what are the whoops concept we have. Okay, so later I have discussed about inheritance and abstraction and encapsulation, polymorphism, and also what are the different types of polymorphism, constructor, and what are the different types of constructor, and what are the different rules to create a constructor we have to follow. Okay, so likewise I have created on how we can create an object for a constructor. There are two approaches. The first approach here is named approach and nameless approach. And what is a for each loop? Mainly it will be important for your interview question. What is a for each loop? Okay, so that's why I have mentioned here very clear way along with the theory. Okay, so based upon that session, now I am going to discuss about each and every concept with an example of code. Okay, so that is where I have discussed so far. Okay, that is where I have discussed so far. Sir, can you explain third point, final can be inherited? A final can be inherited. Yeah, wait 1 second, let me have some water. Yeah, currently 4 people are watching. Final can be inherited, right? Yeah, whenever it will come, right? I am coming in a sequential way. I will show you, no problem. Okay, I will show you that one, Bhushan. Yeah, no worries. Final methods can be inherited, right? What point I mentioned there? Some correction needs to be done or what? Which line? Which line I have mentioned that one? Inheritance, single inheritance, final. Where? But final methods are inherited. Yeah, with the help of final, we cannot able to, okay, we cannot able to inherit the classes, okay, but methods we can inherit here, right? That is where I am explaining, right? Am I correct? Even I am also getting some confusion here. Final methods cannot be overloaded, right? Final methods cannot be overloaded means we cannot able to change the values. Yeah, here you can find it, right? So here let me open my Eclipse. So the concept what I have discussed here, it is satisfying the last point also. Final methods are inherited. 1 second, let me close this one and open the Eclipse. So here you can see, so whatever I have declared the method here, right? So whatever the method I have declared with the final, so I can able to inherit here, right? I can able to inherit here, right? class B extends class A. Class B is acquiring the properties from class A methods, right? So here I mentioned the final methods cannot be overloaded, but we can inherit it. Okay, so why means we are using this method again, which means we are overriding the method, but we are extending the class here. Okay, you can see the difference here. Okay, what I mentioned here, the class A information, if I don't mention this here, we are not getting any error. Okay, but we can able to inherit, right? If I mention here means, okay, if I mention here final methods can be inherited means that final method I am using here extends keyword, so then only that's why I can able to inherit the class A information. Okay, then only I can able to inherit the class A information, right? But we cannot able to override the final methods which were declared with the final keyword, but we can inherit the final methods here. Okay, you are missing some logic here, try to understand. Okay, you are missing some logic here. So actually what I am telling, okay, actually what I am telling, class A, okay, if I remove this final keyword, we are not getting any error here, but we are extending the class A with the help of extends keyword. Okay, class B, child class B is extending the class A information if I don't mention the final keyword for that particular method. Even if I mention final keyword also, I can able to inherit that particular class, method information, but we are not able to override. Okay, here you can see cannot override the final method from class A, but we can inherit the final methods here, but we cannot able to override. Okay, the same points, right, I have discussed here. What are the different points I discussed here? We cannot override final methods. Okay, and also at the same time final methods are not to be overloaded. Overloaded means parameters. Okay, overloaded means parameters, right? So here method A, for example string A, you can see here now, class A. Okay, so I declared this as final and which is accepting one parameter string A, but at the same time this class B, if I mention there one parameter means it is not giving any error here. Now it will give you, means cannot overridden the final method from class A. If we initialize any method here, we cannot able to change if we declare that method as final, but we can able to inherit that method inside this particular child class. Okay, final methods cannot be overloaded or overridden, but these final methods can be inherited. Okay, if I don't inherit this with extends keyword, then how I will get this method here? Okay, that is where if I mention here final means I am getting here this one, right? See, if I remove this line, you are getting some error, which means it is already inherited from class A to class B, right? So that's why we are getting this error saying that cannot override in the final methods, means once if we declare any method with final keyword, it is not possible to override in the child class. Okay, which means it is already come to this class B from class A. Okay, here it is giving error because of we mentioned in class A with final keyword, but we can able to inherit this method into that particular class B, but we cannot able to override the same method again. Okay, if we define any separate, if we add any parameter here, so then it won't show, because that method whatever you have in class A is not having any parameters, but in the class B it is having some parameters, right? So that's why it is not giving any error. But if we remove these parameters, it will consider like inherited by class A only. Okay, inherited by class A. Getting my point? Yeah. That is what I'm telling. Okay, even I have also got some confusion here. After looking into the points what I mentioned, we cannot override final method. At the same time, final methods are inherited but not overloaded. Okay, with the help of extends keyword only, we got that method into class B. Okay, but the methods which we declared with final, that cannot be overloaded, but that method can be inherited. Okay, now that is clear, I guess, right? Bhushan, is it clear now, or still you have any queries to ask? Yeah, please. Thank you so much, guys, for your love and support to the session. So we have completed almost 60 views till now. Thank you so much, and 7 likes we got. Thank you so much for your time and supporting the session. Please share my channel to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn the concepts what we are discussing now. Is it clear, Bhushan? Now can I go further on discussing the remaining concepts? Please let me know from the live chat if you are okay whether to continue or not. Yeah, thank you so much. You are clear about that one. Thanks for that. Thanks for confirming me. Okay, no issues. Okay, now I am going to show you how to prevent inheritance. Okay, by using a final keyword, we cannot inherit the class. Okay, if I don't want to inherit anything means how we can prevent that one? With the help of which one? With the help of final keyword only we can prevent this inheritance. Okay, as I mentioned already here. Okay, as I have mentioned already here, how to prevent inheritance means, okay, what is that? How to prevent inheritance? By using of final final keyword. By using of final keyword, we cannot what? We cannot inherit the class. Okay, how to prevent inheritance? First of all, how to do inheritance means with the help of extends keyword. If I don't want to make this inheritance with the help of extends keyword means we can make that class with the final keyword. Then only it will prevent you from the inheritance. Okay, so by using a final keyword we cannot inherit the class. That is the first one. Okay, so for that let me show you an example. Let me open my Eclipse now. Okay, I will show you from here. So here let me take the same class called A. Okay, class A is having this method. Okay, at the same time go to class B and remove this method here. Okay, class B extends class A, that is parent class. Okay, so now I am going to write some logic here. Now I am going to prevent the inheritance. Okay, so extends class A, right? So now I am going to create an object here. With this object reference variable I am going to call this particular method. Okay, so let me execute this one. Method executed. What? Yeah, method executed. Okay, now we can able to access the class A information here. Okay, so now if I declare this class A as final, you can see here what it is telling. The type class B cannot subclass the final class A. Okay, once if we declared the class as final keyword, then we are not able to inherit that particular class. In this way we can prevent from the inheritance. We have to use this final keyword at class level only when you are preventing from the inheritance. Okay, what is the output here? We can access the, okay, what we got the output here, method executed, right? Before using final, we got this output, right? So here we can access the method information, but to prevent the information, we can use a final keyword. Okay, we can access the method information. See here, we can access the method information, but to prevent the inheritance, we are using this final keyword. See here, if I remove this one, if I remove that one, it is printing the output, means we can able to access the method information. Okay, we can able to access the method information. Okay, we can able to access the method information, but to prevent the inheritance, we are using this final keyword. I don't want to inherit this one, so that's the reason why I am going to mention this class as final. So in this way we can prevent from the inheritance. Okay, here it is telling the type class B cannot subclass the final class class A. So here class B is the subclass of class A. The same it is telling, as we declared this class A as final, it is not allowing to extend to inherit the class A to class B. Okay, this is how we can prevent the inheritance from one class to another class. Okay, so any other questions guys, please let me know from the live chat. If you have, please respond me. Hello sir, thank you. I am Sunny. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Yeah, Bhushan, are you clear till this point, or do you have more points to be discussed here? So because we don't have enough time now, so actually I started almost 2 hours back. See, only for inheritance it took almost 2.5 hours. Okay, so if I covered this abstraction also, it will take more time for me, but I will discuss about the abstraction for now in theoretical way. So where I have already discussed, okay, where I have already discussed about the abstraction points. Okay, so now let me discuss about the what is abstraction. Okay, so now let me discuss about what is abstraction, but for programming wise the examples we can discuss on tomorrow session on morning at 11:30 a.m. Okay, so here abstraction, what is an abstraction here? An abstraction is a process. See, all these information I have already discussed on our Wednesday session at early morning on Ganesh Chaturthi from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay, before Ganesh Chaturthi day I started at 11 p.m. The session went to till Ganesh Chaturthi day, that is on Wednesday 2:30 a.m. Okay, please find that video if you want more information where I discussed about the concepts very clearly. So now I am going to discuss about the abstraction in a theoretical way only, but I will discuss along with the examples on tomorrow session. Please try to understand, as we don't have much time to discuss. Please try to understand. We have already completed 2 hours 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you so much Bhushan. If you have any queries, please let me know in the live chat. If you have any queries now also, please let me know from the live chat. But now I will discuss about the concept called abstraction in a theoretical way only. What are the different points you need to remember? So those and all I will remember and I will type here in the notepad. Okay, first, abstraction, it is a process of hiding the implementation details and showing the necessary details to the user. Okay, it is a process of hiding the implementation and showing only necessary details to the user. This is how commonly most people will most people are giving the answer for what is an abstraction. But it is better if we take one real time example, so that interviewer will also satisfied with your question, with your answer. Okay, so for that I took some example here. I took a keypad mobile, so I want some details. Okay, I want some necessary details. For example, I am going to type. To typing I want a keypad. Okay, but whenever I am typing some message, it is entering some text into that particular UI inside our mobile, right? So that implementation will be done by the Microsoft. microchip. Okay, wherever I am typing the keypad, accordingly I am entering some text message into that particular UI of mobile, right? But here user don't want that what happening internally, how the text is entering, how it is displaying from the UI, whatever the message is typing, that information user not required. Okay, for user that information is not required, but what the user required is whether he can able to enter the details or not, that much only. But the implementation part and everything user don't want, right? But they don't want how they implemented the internally logic. Okay, right, but they internally implemented the logic. Okay, so here there are two ways to achieve the abstraction. The first one here is with the help of abstract class. The second one here is by using of interface. If we use, if you want to achieve the abstraction with the help of abstract class, means you can achieve the abstraction from 0 to 100%. Either it will be 80 or 90, which means you are not able to achieve the abstraction fully. If you want to achieve the abstraction with the help of abstract class, if we want to achieve the abstraction with the help of using an interface, then there will be definitely you are getting 100% abstraction. Okay, if you want to achieve abstraction with the help of abstraction class, means you are not sure whether you are going to achieve 100% or not if you are using abstract class. Is okay. Next, what I am going to discuss about how an abstract class will looks like. Okay, that is about the first topic here, that is about the first line, that is a point. Okay, if a class at least have one abstract method, then that class is called as abstract class. Okay, then that class is called as abstract class, means a class which has at least one abstract method, that class we have to call it as abstract class. That method should be, okay, that class should be declared as a abstract only. Okay, that class must and should be declared as abstract class. Okay, and also abstract method abstract and ends with semicolon and which has no body. Okay, if a class has at least one abstract method, means that is called as abstract class. Okay, that class must and should declared with a keyword called as abstract. Okay, so here an abstract method must be declared with a keyword called as abstract, and also that abstract method must and should ends with the semicolon. Okay, that abstract method must and should ends with the semicolon and which don't have any body. Okay, if a class, okay, if in a class method with body, that is called as concrete methods. Method without body, that is called as abstract methods, where we need to declare with the ending of semicolon. I want notes of Java. Yeah. I will provide this document. Okay, I am watching backdate session. So, okay, I am watching backdate session also. Yeah, that will be exactly on this day. That is on Friday, Wednesday 31. Okay, Wednesday 31st. Okay, 31st of August. I have uploaded one video. 31st 2:30 a.m. So there I have discussed all these concepts very clearly, along with notes what you are getting now. Okay, so that is about abstract class, and we cannot create any object for abstract class, but we can inherit this abstract class from one class to another class. Create an object for abstract class, but we can inherit this abstract class from one class to another class. Okay, are you understanding what I am discussing currently? Guys, please respond from the live chat. Are you able to understand the concept what I am discussing about? What is an abstraction? Please guys, if you are understanding, please let me know, so that I will also feel that you are understanding. If you are not responding, means I don't know whether it is understanding or not. I will keep on continuing on the concept. Okay, please let me know from the live chat. Please guys, no one will teach you in this way each and every point. Okay, no one will teach you in this way on discussing each and every point by taking one notepad and everything. Okay, yes sir, but little, why little? Okay, and tomorrow again I will conducting the session, right? So there I will write each and every point so that it will be helpful for you as well. Okay, here I did not mention points for what is an abstract class. Okay, so I will try to make some note on this. Okay, how I make for inheritance concept. So I will also type something like this. Okay, by tomorrow I will do that one, but for now I am just explaining you. Okay, so now let me write down some key points about abstraction. Okay, key points about abstraction here, that is key points. Okay, key points about abstraction. Okay, key points about. Yes sir, I thought reply getting generate late at your side. Yeah, I make some delay. Okay, there will be some delays on explaining the answers for you, because if more people join it is very difficult for me to answer for each and everything. Yeah, no problem Harshu, if you are new in IT field means no issues, just now you started your career. Okay, no issues, don't be panic and don't feel negative. Please try to cooperate with your team in a friendly manner so that they will also understand where you are lagging. At the same time, you are also going to understand about your teammates where they are lagging. So that will be some mutual coordination, mutual understanding only will help you when you are working with your friends or colleagues. Okay. So yeah, no worries, no worries. Don't feel anything. It will be like that only. Initially, everyone will face struggles. Okay, later on you will be habituated along with your work. Okay, no issues. So now I am going to mention the key points of abstraction, right? Key points of abstraction. The first point abstraction here is we can achieve abstraction by using of abstract class. Okay, abstract classes may or may not contain the abstract method. The first point here is abstract class may or may not containing abstract methods, right? Abstract class may or may not containing the abstract methods. That is the first point to be remember when we are discussing about abstraction key points. Okay, the method with body is called as what? Is called as concrete methods, right? Method with body is called as concrete methods. Along with that, along with these methods without body is called as abstract methods. Along with that, methods without body is called as abstract methods, right? Are you able to see my screen properly what I am writing here? Guys, are you able to see? Okay, you are missing some part, right? Yeah, method without body is called as abstract methods. Methods without bodies is called as abstract methods. Okay, so then the third point you must and should be remember here is if a class at least, if a class have at least, okay, if a class have at least, if a class have at least one abstract method, at least one abstract method, then class must be declared with abstract keyword. This is our, sorry, if a class have at least one abstract method, then that class must be declared as declared as abstract class. Okay, declared as abstract class. Okay, this is our third point to remember when we are discussing about abstraction. Okay, then our next point here is If a class is declared as abstract, we cannot create an object for that abstract class. Okay, if a class is declared as abstract, okay, we cannot create an object, for abstract classes. Okay, abstract classes. Getting my point, right? Sir, one point need to revisit because abstract class must have one abstract method. No, no, no. That is not the correct one. May or may not have abstract methods. Okay, may or may not have abstract methods. Getting my point? Abstract class may or may not have abstract methods. Okay, the first point I am telling, right? Abstract class may or may not containing the abstract methods. Sir, one point need to revisit because abstract class must have an abstract methods. No, no, no. Abstract classes may or may not containing the abstract methods. If we are using any abstract methods means that class must and should declared with abstract class. I mean abstract keyword. Okay. Nothing, not like that. Abstract classes may or may not containing the abstract methods. If that class is containing abstract method means then that class should be declared with abstract keyword only. Okay, clear? Clear, right? If a class is declared as, as abstract means we cannot able to create an object for that abstract class. The first point here is abstract class may or may not containing the abstract methods. Okay, if a class have at least one abstract method means then that class must be declared as abstract class. Okay, no need to worry about this first point. Okay, no need to worry about the first point means even without abstract method also we can declare that class as abstract keyword, no problem. Okay, no problem. Getting my point? If you are creating a abstract method in that particular class means then we need to declare that class as abstract. Even if you don't have abstract method also you can declare that class as abstract keyword. Okay, no issues. Yeah, there are two scenarios. If you have one abstract method in that particular class means you need to declare that class as with the help of keyword abstract. If you don't have any abstract method also we can create an abstract class, no problem. Okay, that is about the first point. Okay, so then coming to the last point, that is fourth point. If a class is declared as abstract we cannot create an object for abstract class. Okay, to use abstract class, that is our fifth point, that is to use, okay, to use abstract class, we have to we have to inherit, okay, we have to inherit abstract class to another class. Sorry, I will written in the next line, class to another class provide implementation to the abstract methods. Okay, to use abstract class we have to inherit abstract classes to the another class providing the implementation to the abstract methods. Abstract method means where we don't have body, right, where we don't have body for the abstract methods. Okay, that is about the fifth point. Okay, are you clear till this point, guys? Okay, we have one more point, I will tell you that point as well. So till now if you have any queries please let me know. We are almost 9 o'clock. Okay, please guys, please let me know from the live chat if you have any queries. We will close this session by 8:55 p.m. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss about the programming part for this abstraction concept. Okay, so far we have covered the abstraction in a very clear way, that is in the form of theoretical way. For the example part I will take it on tomorrow. With the help of Eclipse IDE I will show you the example by following with all these key points what we have discussed here. Okay, till now everything is clear or not, please let me know. Let me know, guys. Yes sir, clear. Yes sir. What Are you clear, Bhushan and remaining people who are watching? If not, please let me know. So we have one more point to be covered for this, so later we can stop the session. Okay, so please let me know one more time. I missed your chart. Okay, whether it is clear or not, please let me know from the live chat, guys, please. Okay, our fifth point here is, yeah, tomorrow morning 11:30 a.m. sharp, Harshu. At the same time, I am posting the posts from community tab from the YouTube application. Okay, if I missed out to clear you on when is our next session, means I will make one post from the YouTube community. There you can find whether we have session or not on tomorrow. Okay, you cannot get it from there if I missed out on explaining the session is there or not. Okay, so then the last point here is, okay, yeah, thank you so much Bhushan and Harshu for replying. Yeah, then our last point here is, okay, and our last point here is, a method that is declared as abstract and don't have implementation is known as abstract method. Okay, right, a method that is called as abstract method, a method that is called as abstract method and does not have implementation, and does not have implementation, right, and does not have implementation is known as abstract method, is known as abstract method, and it will ends with what, it will ends with semicolon. Okay, it will always ends with semicolon. Here, a method that is called as abstract and don't have implementation is known as abstract method and ends with the semicolon, and ends with the which one, semicolon, right, and ends with the semicolon. Okay, this is our last point. Okay, so again I am telling the different key points what we have discussed. Abstract class may or may not containing the abstract methods. If that abstract, if we created one abstract method, means that class must and should be declared with abstract class. If you don't have abstract method also, you can declare that class as abstract keyword. Okay, then the second point here is, method with body is called as concrete methods. Along with this, method without body is called as abstract methods. Okay, then the third point here is, if a class have at least one abstract method, then that class must be declared as abstract class. Okay, if the class have at least one abstract method, then that class must be declared as abstract class. Okay, if a class is declared as abstract, we cannot create an object for the abstract class. Okay, then the fifth point here is, to use abstract class, we have to inherit abstract class to another class, providing the implementation to the abstract method. Here abstract method don't have any implementation part. Remember this point. So that's why what we are doing, we are inheriting this abstract class to another class to provide the implementation of that particular abstract method. Then coming to the last point, a method that is called as abstract method and don't have implementation is known as abstract method, and this abstract method must and should ends with the semicolon. Yeah, these are all the 6 points we have to remember. Whenever you are attending for any interview, you need to explain him in this way. Okay, you need to explain in this way. If interviewer will ask you about what is an abstraction, we can tell him the points and what are the different ways to achieve the abstraction. We can tell him that there are 2 ways. The first one is by using of abstract class, then the next one is by using of interface. By using of abstract class, you may or may not achieve the complete abstraction, but if we use the interface, we can achieve the full abstraction, that is 100% guarantee that you can achieve the fully abstraction. Then coming to the key points, the below points what we discussed, you can explain in the same way all the 6 points. Then that interviewer will completely satisfied with your answer. Okay, then he will ask you about some small basic examples for the abstraction. Okay, this is about the abstraction. Yeah, thank you so much, Bhushan. But it is not happening for everyone. Some people are getting a notification and some people are not getting notification. That is due to YouTube. Okay. Not only this time, many of the YouTubers or many of the content creators are getting the same issue. Some people are getting the notification whenever that particular creator is updating or conducting the live session, but some people are not getting the notification from that particular content creator or YouTuber. Okay, so I hope you people learned something from this session. If you learned something from my session, please drop a like, and also if you find my content very useful, please share all our videos to your friends or colleagues, so that they will also learn the concepts what we are discussing, so that your help will helps me a lot to do more videos in upcoming days as well, and also your support will helps me to conduct more sessions, that is live sessions. Okay, thank you so much guys. If you have any further queries, so please let me know here. We can okay, we have a few more minutes to go for 9 p.m. Before that, we can discuss and we can close off the session for today. We will connect on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. sharp. If not, I can start the session before 11:30 only. Please try to understand and please try to attend my session to get more information from automation testing point of view. Yeah, please guys. Uh, Bhushan, because I subscribed your channel and in suggest video your video is showing. Yeah, it will show. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Bhushan, for quick update. And any Telegram channels, no, Bhushan, as of now, because there are some issues are going with Telegram. Okay, because many articles are telling Telegram is not safer. Okay, so that's why I'm also feeling a bit worry. If I introduce my channel in Telegram also, there are some chances to get hacked by any one of the other people. Okay, there are some people who will be easily tackling all these kind of channels. Okay, so that's why, because our channel is now only growing, if I keep over there in Telegram, so that's why I'm not considering this Telegram as major part. Okay, yeah, definitely I will consider your point at any time in future. So I will definitely let you know if I have Telegram link, I will share with you people. Okay, so any other questions guys, we will close this session now. Any other questions, please let me know from the live chat. If nothing is there, we can close the session, and we can connect on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. sharp. Okay, thank you so much guys for your time and everything you are coming and showing here. Thank you so much. Okay, which will helps you a lot. That's why I'm telling you again, please don't miss out any sessions from my channel. Our sessions will help you a lot, at least 1 or 2% during your interview point of view. Okay, so anything else? Thanks sir, good night. Thank you so much, Bhushan. Thank you so much for your time and participating in the live session. And also, I am going to conduct some mock interviews as well once if our channel will reach to 1k subscribers. Okay, I am planning to conduct some mock interviews for automation testing profiles. Okay, as I have mentioned already, if I want to do that mock interviews, there is one product to buy, that is Zoom application I have to buy. I can able to buy, but once if I bought that particular product, but there are some chances very few people can join and attend for that session, I mean attend for that interviews. So during that time it is very difficult for me, because I have purchased that product for you people. If you are not attending properly means then there will be no use, right? So that's why I'm not thinking about that. First our channel needs to be reached to 1k subscribers, then only it will be better for us, for other people who are watching, right? So they will also get to know at least he have 1k subscribers, so then they will think in that way. Without having proper subscribers, how the viewers will know whether I'm taking interviews or not? So that's why I'm not considering now. Yeah, I am Sunny. Thank you so much for visiting the channel, and good night sir. Yeah, I think you are getting sleepy now. Okay, thank you so much, Sunny. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So far, we got 80 views. Okay, no issues. Okay, anyway, it went successful till now. Thank you so much. Any other questions anyone have? If not, we can close the session. Okay, no questions. Everything is clear. Everyone is okay with my session today. Yeah, thank you so much, Boshan. Thank you so much. Thanks for your response. Have a nice day. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. We will connect with our next session on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Until then, take care, everyone. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. Have a nice day. Have a nice sleep. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you so much, guys.